Hey, it's Matthew. I want to give you a tip on how to get unstuck if you're trying to accomplish something, a project, change in life, whatever it is, and you find yourself stuck and not sure, how to make that progress. So I'm going to give you a tip on how to do this. I've worked on hundreds and hundreds of projects, very complex ones that involve all sorts of moving parts. In fact, I just finished one called Business XP. It's a curriculum for teaching people about business using games, game-based curriculum, an alternative to business school. Anyway, building this thing, it was over 100 hours of curriculum that I had to assemble using different games, and I had to source content and actually build the curriculum and all the content. We had to write video scripts for the pitch videos, hours of video pitch scripts, film the videos, edit the videos. We had to build a website. We had to build, contact forms. We had to trademark in multiple countries. Build out our sales strategy. I mean, it was a huge series of tasks, and a big relief that we just finished and are launching that. But a lot of people who are faced with such a project, or it may not be a project, just some type of change in life, you kind of get overwhelmed that it's so big you don't know where to start. And sometimes you'll get the advice of, well, take a big project and break it down into smaller steps, and it's much easier to start that way. And it absolutely is. That's definitely a good piece of advice. But then even people get paralysis on building and creating those steps. So here's what to do. Here's a quick tip, and I'm pretty sure it'll work for you, is just do something, anything, no matter how tiny it is, to make progress on your goal. Again, whether it's a project or a change in life, whatever it is, and do anything. Because what happens is a lot of times, you're even if you may know what you need to do, you're busy and it's like, oh, I need to take 2 hours and set aside thinking time to get this started, and you just never are able to find that time, and things pass and everything. So just do anything, even if it's as simple as, well, I'm just going to write down 3 things that I need to do for this project. There might be 1,000 things you need to do for the project or for your goal. But don't worry about the 1,000. Don't think, well, I got to sit down and write the 1,000 or the 100. No, just think that I'm just going to write 3 things. That's it. It might only take you literally 30 seconds to do it. Or if you already know what those things are you need to do, and something takes you a minute, just do it. Maybe it's sending an email, maybe it's making a phone call. Whatever it is, forget about the large scope of the project and how overwhelming that may be. Just do one tiny, tiny thing that gives you progress. And I'll tell you why this works. What it does is it gets your mind thinking about the project and puts you in the right mindset. So if you just say to yourself, look, I'm just going to write 3 things down that I need to do for this project, not the 100 things, the 1,000, just 3 things, no matter how simple it is, you're going to do those 3. You're going to write that down. It takes you 30 seconds. And while you're doing that, your mind is going to say, well, that was pretty easy. Let me put 2 more things down, and 3 more things, and 4 more things. And before you know it, you've now spent 20 minutes, a half hour on the project, and have made progress by creating this list of things you need to do. If you already have the list of things you need to do, knock a simple one out. Oh, I'm just going to send this email. That's all I'm going to do right now. I'm not going to do anything else. You send the email, your mindset has now been reset, and you're going to think to yourself, well, that was pretty easy. Maybe I'm going to do the second thing on my list. Just do something no matter how tiny. And all of a sudden what happens is the end goal becomes clearer, and you see that end goal in the distance. And all of a sudden, your mindset has now changed to the point where you're now feeling like you're going to accomplish this. Anyway, I hope you find that tip helpful. This is Mathew Giorgio. You can find me on LinkedIn and other sites. Thanks.